LV here, and today I have a different kind of video for you all. It's a collection purchase video. I'll be breaking down a little collection I just bought from an old golf coach of mine, an overall great guy. I don't seek out collections anymore. I wish I do. I miss all that. But if they find me, I'm all about them. Let me go ahead and set the stage. So my old golf coach, probably one of the best Oregon amateur golfers of all time, gave me a call last week wanting help with a few loose ends with his collection and to just give me some things. I've helped him in the past sort and grade some of his just incredible collection. And let me tell you, it's one of those high-end vintage style collections. So we're talking Jackie Robinson rookies, Mantles, Hank Aaron rookies, Jordan rookies, Bill Russell rookies, all that. Just amazing stuff. Stuff out of my reach, out of my level, out of my pocket range. But I knew he had extra stuff, more affordable, more in my price range. So he came over with a whole box of sets and vintage singles he was just going to give me. But I have trouble accepting things from people, even if it's someone really well off or from a family member or friend. I just feel like I need to work for it, earn it. So he was showing me these things that I could have, and I noticed two old empty boxes. Display boxes. These were the two boxes. I'm going to show you right now. I know these are really cool. So obviously the 86 Fleer basketball, famous set, Jordan rookie, incredible. It's really a piece of history because look at the price tag on it. I'm sure this was just at maybe a grocery store or something, but $10.50 sticker price for this box. I wouldn't mind paying that. But I think this box is even cooler. It is a beautiful 1960 Topps baseball display box. A lot of people don't know that there are tons of value in old display boxes and opened wrappers. But it's actually, I think, a rare piece of history. Think about it. Most of these were just discarded, thrown away, recycled, whatever. They ended up in the landfill years ago. So it's truly rare to find this piece intact in really good shape. And the 5th series, the 6th series, it's a hard find. I told him that these were probably selling upwards 200 each, if not more. And I just can't take them. So I ended up giving him $640 for this first part of the collection. These were included. Just the part he was going to give me for free. So let's go over that part right now, and then I'll go over the next part of the collection where I spent $1,600 on. So in total, spent around $2,200 for the entire collection. All right, so let's go over the sets that were included in the first part of the collection. The first is a 85 Fleer baseball. So the Earl Hershiser looked really clean. It is his rookie, and my plan is to grade some of these. Kirby Puckett was a little off-center, but still pretty clean. Roger Clemens had some issues. Nolan Ryan looked clean. Tony Gwynn. So fun cards in that set. The next one I'm probably most excited about out of all the sets. It is a complete 86 Topps set. So I looked at the Rice and it looked like a 7 to me. And surprisingly, the Rice is down. I think the 7 only goes for around $80, somewhere around there. But it was pretty clean. The Marina looked pretty good. Peyton, Reggie White looked like 9 potential. I was happy about that. Some Steve Young didn't look too bad. Some Elway, Marcus Allen, Lawrence Taylor, Montana. Montana looked pretty good a lot. It's always a weird image, right? It just looks like he has a stomach ache. He's in pain a lot. Bruce Smith, rookie, and an Andre Reed, rookie. So I do know a lot about the 86 Topps set and 84 Topps set. And I know that it's a very condition-sensitive set. And even the common base players, if you can get them in PSA 10s, which is extremely hard to do, sell really well. So later in the future, I might look at some of these and see if anyone look like potential 10s. Let's move on to the next set. Looks like, oh yeah, I'm really excited about this set too. 84 Fleer set, but this Mattingly, wow, it is just incredible. It looks like a potential 10. So when you're buying a collection and you're kind of ballparking what you're gonna offer and everything, you obviously can't offer a PSA 10 price kind of like baked in. You just can't do that because you're not guaranteed a PSA 10. This could be a 10 card, but PSA could easily give you an 8 or 9. So what's a 10 sell for? It could be $750, but you can't offer $700 for this raw card of Mattingly. You just kind of ballpark it around the 8-9 range, and it's an incredible bonus. That's the advantage of buying collections. You can grade them, and if they grade out well, it's gravy. So you got Sandberg's second year, Ripken. Strawberry looked pretty good. Surprisingly, the 10s only sell for like $160 for the Strawberry. Some Gwynns, Wade Boggs, some Nolan Ryans, and the whole set is in here too. Let's keep moving. We got two 83 top sets. The condition wasn't as great because this set is very condition sensitive for centering. It's crazy, but it does have fun rookies, and it has Gwynn, Boggs, Sandberg, those guys. There's the Gwynn, but they're always off-center. Look how off-center the Boggs is, the Gwynn. You got Ripken's second year, Sandberg, some Ricky Henderson. So none of these looked really gradable to me. They look like solid 7s and 8s, but Sandberg and Boggs there. More sets. Looks like we've got an 85 Donruss, also very condition sensitive. You got Ripken, Earl Hershiser rookie, Dwight Gooden, some Kirby Puckett, some Clemens, lots of edge wear. These ones don't look too gradable, but still a fun set nonetheless. And then you have the famous 89 Upper Deck set, but it is missing the Griffey. But I pulled out the Randy Johnson that looked decent, some Smoltz, Sheffield, Omar, and Biggio. It also has the sealed kind of like high series, but there's not many valuable cards in that set, so I'll probably just keep that one sealed up. More sets. We got the 89 Score football set. So he had some pretty iconic sets, but it is missing the Barry Sanders and I think the Andre Rison. I'm okay about that. Andre Rison. It still had the Dion in there. Some Chris Carter, Tim Brown. They look pretty clean. I don't know. Probably not too much value there. But then we have the 84 top set, but that is also missing the big names. So it's missing the Marino rookie, the Elway rookie, the Dickerson, stuff like that. But again, like I said about the 86 tops, the commons, the base players in Gem 10s, it's fun to collect that set, and they sell pretty well. So I can later on go through and look at some of the clean 84 commons. But for now, I pulled out the Roger Craig that looked pretty good, the Ricky Jackson rookie, and the Jackie Slater rookie. I think that was about it for the sets. Now, the vintage singles that were included in this first part of the collection. All right, here are the vintage cards. You can already see I'm kind of processing them, seeing which ones are gradable. The Veda Pinson looked great. Frank Robinson. Some Nellie Fox. Look how sharp that card is. It's insane. The Jim Busby. Junior Gilliam. And a Whitey Ford. Some snowing going on, but still a cool card. And all these didn't look gradable. I think they're just not bigger names. But still fun cards. Gilliam there. Gaylord Perry. Whitey Tittle. I guess there's some pretty big names. They just weren't in very good shape. Still a lot of fun cards. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with kind of the basic vintage that I'm not going to grade. But I also have tons of boxes of vintage because it's not my complete passion. So whenever I buy collections, I just kind of store them away. And one day I'll figure out what to do with them. Figure they're not going down in value necessarily. Not like rookie pro QB prospects. So these ones, I thought this stack was a little gradable. Not too bad. So I might grade them with SGC, or PSA if they have a special. Hopefully they have a special coming up in October for vintage, because I am on board now. Ed Matthews is a big name, but unfortunately had some writing up over here. Still very cool cards. And then this stack too was included. Some Howie Long, Stan Musial. That's a huge card, or I mean, you know, a big name at least. Some more Sandberg, some Ripken rookies, Mattingly, Clemens, fun cards. This is from my childhood. These are cards I like. A lot of them didn't look too gradable, but I like this 1972 top set, just the retro 70s style. It's amazing. Sutton. So these ones are a little bigger names. Harmon Killebrew. Just the condition wasn't too great, but it is vintage, so it's not that bad. I wish that was the real card. That's just the archives. All right. There's one more item included in this first part of the collection. Let's go over that. All right. He also had 2 unopened boxes. This 91 Leaf Series 1, there's not much value to it. I think it only sells for 10 or 15 bucks. But it was still fun to open, and the smell was such amazing nostalgia. So we each opened some packs, and we pulled nothing. Absolutely nothing. These were our best cards. Some great looking bonds, possible 10s, but we didn't even pull like a Griffey or anything. But this is the bigger box he had. It is the 89 Upper Deck, but it is the high number series, so you have a harder chance pulling the Griffey, but you still can pull the Griffey. And I would say we split the box to open, and about 5 or 6 packs in, squeezed it out, a beautiful pack fresh Griffey. Very happy about that. It's possible. It looks great. It's a possible 10. Yeah, and also pulled 1 Randy Johnson. The collation of this product is terrible. So I could have pulled 0 Griffies. You could have pulled 5 Griffies. I pulled 5 star rookie Dante Bichettes. So you just got to get lucky. We'll take 1 Griffey. So we had fun talking sports, talking old players, what we remember watching growing up, and all that kind of stuff. So it was a lot of fun opening packs with him. All right, that was the first part of the collection. Like I said, I gave him 640 cash for all of what you just saw. Now let's get into the graded slabs he had. So the second part of the collection is about 43 already slabbed up graded cards that I actually helped him grade probably 5 to 10 years ago. Nothing huge, but some very cool cards. I think he was wanting me to sell them for him, or some type of consignment thing, but that's never been my style. I don't accept consignments, never have. It's just because I don't have a passion for it. I really like actually owning the cards, experiencing the fun of the sale. I went ahead and told him I would just like to buy them from him outright, and he said totally fine. My plan was to comp out all the cards to today's market sale price and give him maybe around 60% of comps cash. So all these cards came out to around $2,800, $2,900 market value, and my plan was to offer him around $1,600 cash. Or, you know, I was honest, and I told him he could consign them with someone on eBay, a big consigner like Probstein. He would ship them off to them, and he would probably net $2,100 after fees and everything. So essentially, if he chose to just sell to me, he was kind of giving up $500, but he also had the convenience of not having to deal with the consignment company, and knowing he was kind of helping me out, make some profit on all these after I list them and stuff like that. So he chose to just sell them to me, and here we are. So I now own these slabs, which I will go over right now, and I'll go ahead and get them listed on eBay, in my eBay store soon, where I can kind of take my time and sell them. Even if it takes a couple years to sell, that's totally fine. You know, in a not rushed auction style price. I can set up, buy it now with a best offer and see where they go. All right, let's start with the some vintage baseball stack. We got 61 Koufax in a 4. Willie Mays 72 tops. You know, I like those 72s. In a 7. That's a nice card. Very nice card. We got a Hank Aaron 72 in a 5. And honestly, I'm happy I helped him grade these, you know, 10 years ago, because I think they were a little more lenient on vintage back then. Nowadays, I think they're a whole grade tougher than what they were, in my opinion. Here's the Thurman Munson Mini, 1975, got an 8. Ricky Henderson rookie, got a 7. Here's a Griffey at an 8. Griffey in a 9. Elway got a 7. They're always off-center and print defects. Barry Sanders in an 8. And an Aikman in a 9. I'm surprised. That Aikman does not sell very well. Sell for very much in a 9. Well, let's do some basketball, too. We got an 86 Kareem, number 1 in the set. Got a 7. We got a Bird, got a 7. He told me he owned about 3 or 4 sets of these 86 Fleers. I think he still has the Jordans and stuff. Drexler, 8. Irving got an 8. Ewing, rookie, 7. Some Magic got a 7. Karl Malone got a 6. Another Malone got a 7. Mullen got a 7. Olajuwon, 6. Olajuwon, 7. Olajuwon still sells pretty well. Isaiah, 7. Bird sticker got an 8. English sticker got an 8. The Magic got a 7. Wilkins Dominique got an 8. And the Pippen got a 7. That's his Pippen's rookie, 88. And an 89 Jordan got a 9. Finally, we'll go over the last stack of vintage. We got a 56 Duke Schneider Grayback 4. We got a Killebrew in a 6. It's a nice looking card. We got a Pee Wee Reese in a 3 for the 57. Alkaline in a 4. Alkaline in a 4. Frank Robinson in a 4-5. We got Mantle hits a 42nd in a 4. This has Clemente, Roberto Clemente on it. Got a 5. Brooks Robinson, 1960s tops. Got a 4. Kaline got a 4. This is a nice, probably the biggest card in value for the second part of the collection, but I don't think it's going to sell for as much as comps because it did get a 7, but look at the print defect on that. That's on card. The card was just as sharp as can be, but I'm sure that's why they knocked to a 7. But nowadays, I don't even think they would give it a 7. I think it'd be closer to like a 5. I don't know, though. It's Bob Gibson. Beautiful card. We got a Frank Robinson 4. We got a Mantle. Unfortunately, it's an MK. It means there's some kind of ink on it, mark. And I found it. It is a check mark on the back. We got a Willie McCovey in a 5. And ending on a Fleer. 1960 Ted Williams. Got a 4. So, fun collection. I'm going to have fun listing these. And honestly, like I said, I gave him a total of $2,200 cash for all of this. I think it's a pretty good deal. I think roughly I stand to make about $1,000 profit. I can see the collection being worth around $3,500. That's kind of where I'm thinking. But I am putting in the work and doing all this, but I say put in work, but it's so fun for me to go through all these cards. Maybe not so much fun listing. That's kind of the least favorite parts and shipping, but still worth it. Let me know what you guys think of the collection and how I did. And I will be back, I'm sure, with a reveal in my next video. Thanks, everyone, for watching and supporting my channel.